You know, Gary, over the years I've taken photographs that I believe prove that there are things that we can't explain. And I'll show you these photographs and you tell me what you think. This picture here was one of the first ones I took. It's of a cemetery, and that is not the moon. These I thought were spots in my lens or something, but after blowing them up I realized that there's no excuse, there's no way to explain how they got there. I believe that those are spirits. People refer to them as orbs. It's one of the first encounters that I had. And as you can see, we went to an old house out on Long Island, and we were just photographing the house, and because I'm very big on architecture, and we took a picture of the attic, and this again, especially this, a bluish light that we couldn't see when we were without the camera. It was just appeared on the film. This had nothing. There was no light in the place. There was no holes in the ceiling. There was no reason for these circles of light to be on here. And again, this was shot with a different lens. That's just one. Here, another house, a basement. What happened was a friend of mine said he was hearing things, and he said he heard stuff in the basement. I said, well, we'll go take some pictures. Maybe we'll find something. And again, we found these circles of light, which we believe are orbs or spirits. This one's kind of intriguing. This old house, because I'm into architecture, this old house kind of intrigued me, and I took a picture, and then when I looked in the viewfinder, I found that.
What are we looking at?
We're looking at this orb. This orb right here.
Very good.
Some of them have multiple orbs. This one has one. It looks like it could be something, but again, this is digital. This is not film. There's nothing to be exposed. There's no dirt on the lens. There's no other way to explain it except I believe these are the lenses capturing the spiritual energy that the spirits have. Again here, another photograph. Very large single orb. It's almost like it has an aura around it. And these are taken on different dates over a period of years. This is not something that I took with one faulty camera. Somebody can say, well, this camera is faulty, or it's a bad lens, or it's a crack, or there's dirt. These are done over time, and I believe that the camera can actually pick up spiritual paranormal activity. I really believe that, and that's what I believe this is. These orbs appear only in certain places, and the most compelling one is this old house. That I took a picture of this old house, and the legend has it the woman died in this house, and we believe that's a picture of a woman. It has the outline of a woman, very bright, not like a single orb, but this is a very, very bright. And when we took the picture, there was no moonlight, there was no stars out, there was no lights on that house at all. It was a dark house, and that is not a light source coming from someplace else. We went back and we looked, and we couldn't figure it out. So,
can you point to the picture
right here? I believe this is the spirit of the woman on top of the house.
What can you tell me more about this house? What's the story behind this house?
It's just a famous landmark. Apparently, the woman had died in the house, turn of the century. Mysterious circumstances, I don't know, but it's an old house, and it's just, I believe we got the picture of the woman that lived there. That's all I can really tell you. Here, another picture. Very large orb. Again, another one here. But this one here, it just appears. When we took the pictures, we don't expect to find this thing. It just shows up. And If you're in an area where you feel something, you sense something, start taking pictures. You may be surprised that that feeling is that you're actually picking up a sense that there's something else around you that you can't see with the naked eye. And then we have this one. This one kind of really shocked me. I mean, there are so many orbs in here, and this one in particular, very bright, because I believe there's different energy levels. Some orbs are lighter, smaller, but this one here is extremely bright. And again, this was shot on a dark night. Power in the house was off. There was no reason for these lights to be there. At least no earthly reason. I believe, and other people believe that have the same type of photos. These are a very common occurrence when we go to areas that we feel are basically have spirits. We don't like to call them ghosts, but if for a better term for people to understand better, yeah, ghosts. And this is basically what we get. And this is what compels me to stick with it. This is really an intriguing, this is my life's work. I want to be able to prove at some point that spirits are real, and that when you die, that's not it. There is more to life than just being here and then going back into the ground and rotting away. I believe your spirit lives on, and I think this is proof.